So last time we started a Brawl run with Cell. We made it to the 4th day, I think. So let's finish our run. Day 3 actually. The end of day 3 though? Yeah, the end of day 3. Where we just beat the boss, the Shrook. And we are onwards to day 4. Where there will be 2 bosses now. So yeah, let's head to bed. And we'll have a look at our deck real quick in just a moment. We also got the benefit from charming. The start of each day, a random person that likes you will love you instead. So Rux loves us. Mixology, whenever you drink to restore resolve, also restore 4 health. And I guess that's nice, but not too exciting. We also lost some shills to the person who hates us. So let's take a look at our decks real quick, just so we are up to date. We have hostile negotiation deck, hostile focused, built around dominance for the most part. We can gain some dominance with things like hostile instincts, the oppressors. We have these pale erupts that trigger when we play multiple hostility cards in a single turn. And we have these caprices where we get some, where we can improvise hostility cards. Other than that, it's mostly composure and draw, so defend. More draw with boosted mind. Two extra cards at each turn. And some action generation with pale wind. Okay. Seems reasonable. I would like some more dominance gain in this deck. What are our crafts? Whenever you fully mitigate damage, incept the doubt. The start of your turn, reduce the cost of a random card in your hand by 2 until played. Gain an action at the start of your turn, but 2 random people hate us. And yes, we start each fight, each negotiation with 3 dominance, so that's a big deal. For our battle deck, I think we went with discard Blade Flash with all these booster blades. And we had some cards that trigger for each card played this turn. And we also had a little bit of a bleed synergy with a Barnacle and with the Promoted Slice applying some bleed. I think we had some more, yeah, we have Sal's Bloody Daggers as well. The bleed theming is not as present in this deck as I would like, especially for Barnacle, but it's alright. Okay. We have a few shields we could spend. We could remove battle cards. Are there any I don't really like in here? It's kind of hard to tell at the moment. Generally looks okay. Nothing that really stands out. There is another slice in here. There could be something. For the rest of your turn, gain defense equal to the amount of bleed you apply. No, we don't do that commonly enough. Apply bleed equal to damage dealt by this card. I think slice is more appealing for us. the target has... Yeah, especially the promoted slice, which also adds impair. Could be a good idea to pick up that slice. Let's look at the crafts. Can't afford this. Increase the maximum damage of all cards by 1. That's more interesting to diplomacy build, who has... diplomacy has the ability to inflict maximum damage with their cards very easily. Whenever your damage spills over, apply 2 composure to a random argument. Yeah, not that exciting. And gain 6 max resolve. Pretty basic. Pets have plus 10 health in battle. We don't seem to have a pet at the moment. All attacks gain plus 1 to minimum damage up to their maximum damage. And Dynamo, whenever you shuffle your deck, gain 1 power. Wow, that's interesting. A small deck or high draw build could definitely benefit from that a lot. Anyway, let's move out. Try to look scary. Find Kilika. I'm not afraid of you, I have backup. Let's scare away that backup. Hi Pimpinho. Welcome. My accent is Swiss. Glad you like it. Potential enemy. Cobbledog will fight against you in the upcoming battle if you don't scare them off first. Kilka gains 1 impatience when destroyed. Cobblebot Bird Hilda will fight against you, and Radical Gonnen will fight against you. So we can... in the negotiation we can remove these ads, and then we fight against those who remain. Start with a boosted mind. Let's also gain some dominance. I'm gonna... I'm gonna double the damage on that. Do I want her to gain impatience right now? We're taking a lot of damage here. I should probably focus on the ones that don't get destroyed right now, because impatience increases the damage the enemy will do to us. Call to rise. At the start of each turn, a random card in hand costs 1 extra in action this negotiation. That's why our stone fast talk costs more. What just happened? Alright, we played the Erupts because we played a couple hostility cards in 1 turn. And then the abrupt remark triggered because an opponent argument was destroyed. Ooh, keep composed will help us defend against the incoming attack here. Let's actually destroy it then, because we can easily fully defend with that. 14 defense, pretty good. Now we just need to focus on actually winning the argument. We managed to incept it out here. Lucid Deflection is reduced in cost, that's nice. Let's start with an oppress to... Well, never mind. I thought we would be able to finish off that one. Let's go with a caprice. Another oppress seems good. And... Evil Eye. That gives us a big chunk of damage. Oh, there. These chain reactions are crazy. We can't quite win this turn unless we get something amazing from the Caprice. But I think instead let's defend. Make sure we don't take damage, and the next turn we finish the negotiation. Okay, our negotiation deck is actually a lot stronger than it looked when I was just looking at my deck. Yeah, it's actually really good. Anything we can upgrade? This will not quite end the fight, but with the overbear it will. So let's draw a card. Corrupt remark. Yeah, we can't upgrade that. We can't play it. We can play Brainstorm. Let's use the Brain Gills to make sure we gain extra XP. And then we finish with the Mirror Threaten, hitting 2 times. Nice! That felt quite powerful. Brainstorm, we could upgrade it to draw 4 cards or to gain 2 Composure as well. Do we need that much card draw? It currently feels like our bottleneck is actions, but we do have something like Pale Wind instead that might help us with actions. And then more card draw would be nice, but I think I'm gonna go with the Composure here. It's just nice to get a little bit of defend while we draw cards as well. Another Brainstorm, Keep Cool, Evil Eye. The Keep Cool is just really good defense once we upgrade it. Do we need more defense? A little bit more, couldn't hurt. We only have the 3 base defense, the Keep Composed and the Stone Fast Talk. We also have the Liquid Courage, but that destroys after 1 use. So I wouldn't mind having 1 more defensive card in the deck. Let's go with the Keep Cool here. Wait, where are you going? Ah yeah, we scared away her protectors and now we can beat her up. What is this, my birthday? If so, that won't be a very happy birthday, I'm sorry. Incoming is 11. We can't defend against all that. Let's discard the Booster Blades. I should probably also play the Shrookfang this turn actually. Should have played that first. And defend. Finish with a wind up. Well, we took some damage, but we managed to deal a lot, so that's fine at least. Let's stun her. Maybe we can draw some more cards. We might want to upgrade. Doesn't seem like that's the case. Okay, that was swift. Oh, we actually killed them. That was... Did I have to kill her? I wasn't sure. Should have checked. When you murder a member of the Rise, lose 2 max resolve. That's not too bad. We just need to make sure we don't murder too many Rise. Apply for bleed, spend 3 combo, gain 1 action. Well, that's pretty awesome, but we don't generate combo. Zigzag. Improvise a card from your draw pile, gain 3 defense if it's a maneuver, apply 1 wound to a random enemy if it's an attack. Could become 0 cost, or could go up to 5 defense or 2 wound. Ooh, I like the idea of that being 0 cost. Well, we don't really benefit from improvising in general, so it would just be kind of a search tool for us, which isn't all bad. That's actually really good at 0 cost. I think I'm gonna take that. It's usable before, but Rise Manifesto. Incept 5 Indoctrination, replenish destroy after 1 use. Indoctrination is a good way of gaining dominance. When destroyed, gain 1 dominance per stack. The end of each turn, gain 1 influence and reduce this argument by 1. I'm gonna take it. Words or blades, you always make your point. 100 chills. Let's get max health. I don't think we need too many more battle cards. And 5 max health is a nice bonus. Oh! There's one of our haters that's... Yeah, that's the one that makes us lose money every morning. Let's provoke her. Can provoke her, then we get into a fight, and then we have the chance to kill her. When destroyed, receive 30 shills. Do want to play the promoted thinking. I want some draw. Can't get draw here apparently. Do want to protect my dominance as well. Booster consideration will make sure we can do that. I do want to get these extra shills. Do I want to expand the keep composed? Yeah, I guess we're going very aggressive here. We have 4 dominance already, and these provoke fights do allow us to get a lot more dominance than would usually be possible. Start with the defense. Use brain gills to increase the experience on keep cool. Oh, irritable. Gain 1 stack whenever a card is played. At 10 stacks, cell is dealt 20 resolve damage and this argument is removed. We need to deal with that. I'm gonna try and oppress. It worked, nice. Let's insult to gain more dominance and then Caprice with Mirror Threaten. Benefits double from the dominance, that's a lot of damage. It's going pretty well. We have more doubt on her as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the kill. Start with the insult. Let's gain some more dominance and then finish with these, yeah, with the erupt. Abrupt remark. I think I want the extra card draw. I don't care that it only triggers when an opponent's argument is removed or destroyed. That's fine, but I want the extra card draw from it. And then let's upgrade this to keep composed, so we have another great defensive card in that. Okay, let's fight. We can get away with murder here. Whenever we discard a card, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Yeah, let's set it up. Mostly to get it upgraded. Kidney shot. Stun so we don't take any damage. And then just focused swing. Oh nice, a twisted wind up. Can upgrade that. Sadly we can't play it anymore. We don't have any discards right now. Let's use this to gain bleed. 5 bleed from this. And then barnacles will have us defended. For the most part. Yeah, I guess that's better than just the feint of vision. Oh, actually, we have gain 1 bonus defense on all cards that apply defense. That works on barnacles as well, which applies defense equal to our bleed. Static shock. Whenever you play a card, discard a random card and reduce static shock by 1. Any cards we want to discard right now? Not really. Maybe we can improvise some. It doesn't look like it. Enemy's not attacking this turn. Let's get the Shrook Fang. This actually finishes the fight. Nice. Got a hater out of the way. A hot tip. Gain 30 shields, destroy after 2 uses. Yes. I want all the value. Gain 2 actions, lose 1 action next turn. 3 actions or 2 actions and draw a card. That's not bad. Apply 3 defense, increased by 2 for the rest of this battle whenever this card is improvised. It's not something we usually do a lot. And Hilt Bash, gain 1 combo for every card in your hand. If anything, it would be the Exertion, but I don't think we really need that. We have a lot of extra energy in our battle deck with the Tomb Relic. The start of each turn, gain 1 action for every 6 cards in your discard. And the Booster Clamp, gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Enemies no longer panic. Oh! Enemies no longer panic, so we have no other choice than to kill them. I see. Let's get some intel out of that Spark Baron there. Secret intel. When destroyed, gain this argument and a bonus quest reward upon winning the negotiation. If secret intel is destroyed under your ownership, you lose the negotiation. Ooh. So once we get them, we need to keep them safe. Interesting. Let's start with the Caprice. Gain 2 heated if we play 3 hostility cards in a single turn, which we currently cannot easily do. Pale menacing air. At the beginning of your turn, gain a dominance. That's not bad. And then the tall oppress. Should probably go on the main argument to weaken it before we go for the secret intels. Our dominance can take 1 damage, so I don't really have to use the liquid courage, but I think I will. And then we double the resolve. Oh, also the flourishes. That's a new thing that was introduced since I last streamed this game. We have this flourish bar that allows us to play a powerful effect once we fill it up. And we fill it up by preventing damage, dealing damage, destroying arguments and playing cards. That's a very defensive hand. Let's see if Caprice can help us out here. Erupt and Oppress seems like the choice here. Let's also use the promoted thinking. I just want any hostile card here, yeah. Rise Manifesto. I don't want to play it. That makes us vulnerable, but that should be fine, yes. Actually, I think I want to destroy the all business. That's actually pretty bad for us. Nice. A twisted oppress. That's pretty good, but I think I want to play the Booster Mind instead to draw the extra cards every turn. And we defend. What did I take? The Pale Wind. That would actually be quite nice right now. Oh, Enhanced Overbear is so powerful. Let's go for the Hostile Instincts to gain Obtuse. Soften up these arguments a bit. Then Pale Evil Eye. No! Don't kill all her arguments. I want to overbear for a ton of damage. Let's gain the shields. That's one more secret intel we need to get. Let's play the Pale Wind. That's 2 actions right now. Oh, we can do better than that. No, we can't. Sure. Yeah, let's play the Mirror Threaten. And then... this might finish it. Didn't quite. This still has a chance to finish it. Of course not. These things survive, but the dominants wouldn't, so let's defend our dominants. And then we just win next turn. And walks out, right? Oh, we win with the doubt. Nice. Craft upgrade available, 3 fingers. Gain 1 action and draw a card at the start of your turn. That's so good. An extra card draw each turn. Very nice. The Erupt is upgraded. We easily play 4 hostility cards in a single turn, so I'll take the 1 extra damage. I mean, when we play 3, we will trigger the other Erupts. When we play 3, we will trigger the Pale Erupt. So this will always be the 4th that then triggers the boosted Erupt. So having one Pale Erupt and multiple boosted Erupts is actually the ideal if you have multiple Erupts. I already have an Overbear. It's nice to have sometimes, but I don't want too many of them. Low blow, steal target arguments, composure. The enemies having composure isn't that common. I'm gonna skip. Rewards for secret intel 3. Hi Chris, welcome. Quest bonus, restoration. Oh, I can restore some health or resolve. We're already at full resolve, so yeah, let's heal 6 HP. I can't restore again. Upgrade a card, nice. Hi Chris. So what do we upgrade? Efficient disposal could be nice because it expands. We can only play that once a turn. Yeah, she does. My aunt always makes outfits for Luna when I visit her. She's given me quite a few clothes for her. As I said, efficient disposal would be a nice upgrade because it would take quite some time to get it upgraded normally. For our negotiation deck, nothing needs upgrades. Especially as we have the brain gills in our deck, things are usually pretty quick to upgrade. Well, the same goes for kidney shot, that also expands. But the upgrade on kidney shot is a bit less important, I think, than the efficient disposal. Let's get the pale disposal here, so it only costs 1. It's time to fight the boss. Before that, any crafts we want. Feedback loop. Your first attack each battle does 2 times damage. Gain 3 temporary power on the 3rd, 6th and 9th turn of battle. I don't like these too much. Impulse check. At the start of every negotiation, improvise a 0-cost card from your deck. What would that be? Brain Gills. Pale Evil Eye isn't bad. Rise Manifesto, Pale Win, no. Of every negotiation. Start of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy arguments. All cards gain 1 minimum damage. Scimitar isn't terrible. I think I invest into another negotiation graft slot. That will cost us 20 HP. But it allows us to pick up another negotiation graft without having to drop one of these. The collapsing defeat isn't that critical, but yeah, I think that's worth it. Let's fight the boss. You meet talk on the road. Yeah, please help me. That boss looks like it's gonna be scary otherwise. No arguments to destroy. Incoming damage is 11. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's gain some extra dominance. And then double the damage on... Oh, right. We doubled the damage on the erupts. I guess that's okay. Well, no defense this turn. I guess we'll take 11. Actually, I could use my flourish to dismiss all enemy intents. That protects us from 11. That's not bad. The negotiation and the battle flourishes are separate, so we can still use our battle flourish. Hi Trainik, welcome! Hello back from Switzerland. First turn we had only aggression, now we have only defense. What do we want here? I think it's just the damage. Threaten and overbear. Should also play this. Deals 1 bonus damage for every other hostility card in hand. That's not bad. Grade 3 heated arguments. Targets an opponent argument for each turn for 1 damage per stack. At the end of owner's turn, add 1 stack of heated. Not that exciting. I'm gonna go with Tall Bellow. Solid damage right now. Our erupts triggered and we can finish this off, yes. We upgrade the Glenworm. Now we start each negotiation with 3 dominance. That's a big deal. Wild Anger. Spend 1 dominance, attack with this card twice. I don't think I want to spend my dominance, but a 0 cost attack is not bad. I think I want to take it. Improvise a card with 0 cost from your draw pile on top of an attack. Becomes 2 cards on upgrade or more damage. Interesting. 2 composure to a random argument, increase by 1 for each card played this turn. That wouldn't be bad either. But I think I want the Wild Anger here. Okay. Tark joined our party. You find your target, the Fleet Queen. Kittiness 12. Gain 12 defense at the end of their turn. Whenever all defense is broken, remove 1 kittiness. Also, dealing a lot of damage to both of us. Do you have power? Gain 2 counter when attacked. Gain 1 power at the start of battle. That's where your power comes from. Okay. We need some defense here. Wouldn't mind playing a Stone Surge. We don't have anything great to discard at the moment. We could just redraw with the Enduring Adapt. But I think I'm gonna play the Focused Swing first, see what I draw. Yeah, let's redraw. Boosted Stinger. Discard this card, gain 5 defense and 4 counter. This time we don't have anything that discards cards. Let's start defending ourselves. That wasn't a great first turn, but we have now we have 12 cards in this card, so we will gain 2 more actions this turn. That makes a big deal. Big difference. Enemy is attacking me with a debuff as well. Let's zigzag first. I would like a wound. These aren't abilities nor wounds. Stun doesn't stack though. I'm gonna go with the kidney shot just for the wound. Then let's apply stun. Let's set up the pale disposal and just deal the damage we can. Let's start with the Shrook Fang for some strength and more wounds. Draw the extra card. Draw even more extra cards. Barnacle seems nice for adding some bleed and defense. That's really good damage. We don't need to impair right now, so let's booster, discard a duster to discard these. Gives us another 2 attack, which each hit for 15 plus. Very good turn. Oh, he stunned the boss. Nice. That's really good. Can we finish the fight now? Let's apply fixed so we gain defense whenever we deal damage to her. Some draw would be nice. Draw then discard. I'm okay with that. We're gonna finish this fight easily. That was quick. Craft upgrade. Fragmentor. Whenever you discard a card, apply 1 wound to an enemy. Becomes a wound and an impair. Wow. That's really powerful. Wound increases the damage they take by 1 for each wound, and the impair decreases the attack damage they deal by 33%. Giant Stinger. 9 to 14 damage applies to a wound. Expand is piercing, so ignores defense, and is sticky, so it stays in our hand at the end of turn. That seems like a decent card to pick up. Even if we don't use it regularly, at least it's sticky. The next card played this turn is twice Expand. Can remove the expend or can remove the cost. Whenever you expend a card, draw a card. Costs less. Yeah, I don't think I want these. Sino Trainer. Discard a card. Double the damage on a random card in your hand this turn. Can also draw a card or double the damage on a chosen card in your hand. Interesting. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 defense. We do play a lot of cards. Well, yeah. Yeah, pretty much we do play a lot of cards. That's nice. Defense from the boulder stance. Let's pick it up. You win. Pick a graft reward. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. You can no longer own a pet. We don't have a pet, so that's not that bad. Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand by 1 until played, or take 3 damage at the end of every turn. I think I'm gonna go with the reduce the cost. That makes the most sense to me. But sometimes it will be wasted on a card we intend to discard. Maybe we should go with the Calamity Jar and give up on pets. We are in day 4, almost done with day 4, and we don't have a pet, so yeah, makes sense. Restore 30 health. We could actually use that. Yeah, we'll take that. 22 health. Undermine, battle and negotiation. You find Chant and hog out. Nobody talks to Chant without going through me first. We can scour away, or we can convince her to switch sides. Yeah, that sounds good. Heckler. Chant is sabotaging your negotiation. Increase Snitter's damage by 1. I think we should get rid of that Heckler first. Let's see what we can get from a Caprice here. Don't like these options too much. I'm gonna go with the Menacing Air, I guess. It's good as good setup card. Draw 3, gain 2 composure. I think that's what I want to do here. We have 2 cards played, so if we play another one, we will play both eruptions. Well, another hostile one, that is. Set up the Obtuse for more dominance, or go with the Overbear for more damage right now. Could also just don't do either of those, take the 3 damage and just get the shields. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this fight pretty quickly. So I'm okay with taking a little bit of resource damage here. Target and an opponent's argument each jump for 3 to 7 damage. Let's see what we can dig up here. Erupt is nice, and I guess a threaten. There's a lot of damage on my Menacing Air. Have to see how we deal with that. Let's do a tall press to gain some dominance. Ah, that sucks. Nice. I think we do want to defend some. Just the Keep Composed will not be enough. So let's add a Visionary Deflection on top of that. Don't think I need the Rise Manifesto here. We managed to gain some doubt on them. Boosted Debate just for some extra damage. Does benefit from the dominance we have. Let's see what we draw. Erupt is nice. How many cards have I played? None yet. I think I'd rather double the damage of the... No. Should double the damage of the boosted Debate here. That's the best damage we can get. Then Wild Anger. Nice. We don't need to play any of these, but this at least does some damage. Planted Evidence. When this argument is destroyed, deal 8 damage to Cell's core argument. Okay. More doubt. Let's go with the Hostile Intents. Build up even more dominance. And then we can just finish the fight, huh? There we go. Another Caprice? No. Maybe I should be picking up these duplicities. If they are at 0 cost, they're definitely good. But I need the right cards in hand, and the more of those I have, the less likely it is to gain the right cards. Okay. Wanted that. Not a big deal because my enemies don't surrender anyways. No damage incoming, just status effects. Let's see what we can find with the Strike of Vision. Oh, nice. Let's go with the Duster, discard the boosted blades, and I guess the Weasel Scope, which we don't need this turn. Let's play everything before we finish with the giant promoted slice. What's our Battle Flourish? Attack all enemies twice for 3 damage. That's okay. Pretty good if enemies have wound or we have some strength. Nice, let's go with a Strain Strike to discard the blades. Giving us a decent chunk of damage. I take the lower bleed and higher base damage here. Stun her, just in case. And then we should easily be able to finish her off this turn. Anything that still needs EXP left in the draw? Zigzag. I could try to dig for that. Start with the Shrook Fang, then discount my hand to draw. That's a lot of wounds and impair. Stab of the Mirror seems good. Yeah, this deck is pretty powerful. On your first turn of battle, draw 1 less card. That's an actual downside. RPG hits all enemies for 8 to 10. Expand, destroy after 2 uses. That's okay. But like, not that exciting. I think I'm gonna skip it actually. Bedlam, Backstab, Footwork. Discard a card, gain actions equal. We don't need actions, we need more card draw. Discard a card, attack a random enemy. Yeah, I think this is a skip. I'm gonna leave the rest behind. We get paid. I get paid. And no shopkeepers. Well, fish is there. Fish with Vial of Slurry could be nice now. I don't think we need it, right? Who's the boss? Ulu. Admiralty Intelligence Officer. Haven't fought her before. Let's recruit some help. Enemy is not attacking on turn 1, I appreciate that. Let's go with the taller press. 22 damage. That was very good. Yeah, this is going well. Our damage output with this deck is pretty insane. Ah, Overbear, right? Just at the right time. Get some more dominance before we do an Overbear. Hitting 3 times here. And trigger the erupts again. Then we just finish this with the anger. These fights don't last very long. Double your influence, gain 3, no. Gain 2 influence and apply to composure, no. When this card is drawn, deal 1 damage to random enemy argument and gain an influence, no. Influence is not what we are doing. We convince them to help us. And then we fight against Ulu and battle Oshno Bertha. Ulu is hitting my friend pretty hard. Oshno Shell. The Oshno cannot be killed, but will hide in its shell and lose all power when brought to 1 health. Gain 1 power at the end of its turn. Okay, so we should not focus on Bertha too much. just take her out when she becomes too dangerous. Ulu gains 1 power every 5 cards you play. Gain a power? No. I'm gonna apply 3 wounds. I think that's better. I'm also gonna apply fixed to her. Am I? Yeah, I need some defense. Should have done so at the very start. And finish with the savage barnacles. Maybe this would be a good time to use our flourish. That's not bad damage with the wound on the enemy. Armored gains 4 defense at the end of every turn. And metallic, immune to bleed and wound. That's nice. A lot of damage is incoming to us. Oh oh. That's scary. Let's go into boulder stance to get some defense. But there's not a whole lot we can do here. Just play everything. Giving her some more strength, which is less than ideal, but... Ulu is hitting very hard here. Maybe it's time to take down the slug, because there's quite a bit of damage incoming here. We could also stun the slug. That would do it as well. Let's stun the slug. Let's keep the wounds on Ulu and go for the draw. More wounds, more power. Letter opener, I'm not gonna play right now. We don't need the impair just yet. Soon as we start discarding stuff, we will get impair pretty easily. I think I should focus on the slug now. Let's discard boosted stinger, gives us some defense and counter. Gonna play zigzag, getting us booster blades, very nice. Then we're enduring a death to discard everything. Gain a lot of wounds and these attacks. Any more discarding we wanna do before we attack? Yes. Strength strike, discarding another booster blades, giving us 2 more blade flashes. That stops the slug. Let's make sure our friend here focuses on the right target. We already have 18 defense. We don't need to gain 30 more. Let's apply some defense to our friend here. We could stun. Hitting us both for 9 and applying a status effect, you know, let's skip that. Oh, Luminary was actually defending, so. Oh, the Oshno is not yet ready to attack. Start with a strength strike on the wind up. Get it back immediately. I'm also gonna use the fight dirty. To draw 3 more cards. Ooh, another booster blades. And then we discard our whole hand. Well, it's time to finish this. We could kill Bertha. Or we could accept her surrender. I mean, it's just a slug, right? It's not like she's responsible in any way. All enemy Admiralty gain +1 power at the start of battle. I'm okay with that. Charge it. Whoops, I didn't even read that before I picked it up. But usually the cards from bosses are pretty good. Yeah, that's solid. Hits all enemies, applies 2 wound, 5 to 6 damage for 1 energy. Reasonable. We want this to cost 0, right? We don't care about the damage on our stun. Same for the zigzag. This one is actually not so clear cut. We have a lot of energy generation after all. I still want this to cost 0 because it also draws a card. Or rather, improvises a card. Influence, influence. This diplomacy card stuff, nothing we care about there. Gain 6 defense. If you discard this card, heal 3. Huh. That's not bad. Even just gaining the 6 defense is reasonable. And we do often discard cards, so having some healing available seems nice. We win. We can pick a graft reward as well. Coactive Orb Slug. Whenever you gain influence, deal 2 damage to a random enemy argument. We don't gain influence. Whenever you draw a status card, draw a card. That's nice. Contractor. Whenever you gain dominance, deal 1 damage to all enemy arguments. Well, we do gain dominance from time to time. Pretty often, actually. But preventing the status cards from... Yeah, we always have the known thug in our deck unless we remove it. And there are quite a few enemies that shuffle status cards into our deck. I'm not sure if the contractor is really that great. I'm gonna go with the distributed processing. That finishes this day. We can kill Perry if we want. I mean, yeah. Why not? You always this ugly, or is it just the lighting? Ooh. Cell knows how things work around here. Let's draw some more cards. I do want to protect my dominance before I insult. Gain a ton of extra dominance. And then we obtuse for even more dominance, and then all the erupts hit. And we deal a ton of damage on turn 1. To get this out of the hand, and then Caprice for the Visionary Threaten. I think we just insult as well. We just go for the kill this time. Yeah. Can we find something else? Nope. Yeah, we don't even need to play those. Anger upgrades to become Tall Anger. I don't really want to spend dominance on this card. Just want this free damage. Let's draw some cards. We can't discard this. I do want the EXP on it, so I'm gonna play it. Let's go with the bleed. Charge the disc as well. Formation 10. At the end of turn. At the end of Goon Parry's turn, apply 10 defense to all allies. Well, not a lot of allies around here. For you guy. Sorry. Apply wounds and power and draw this card seems good. Let's use the Pale Zigzag. Whenever you discard a card, deal 2 damage to random enemy, sure. Then Enduring Adapt. We have one more chance to discard some cards. And we finish the fight. Admiralty Intel gives us influence, we don't need that. Oh, another Adept. That card is very good. Might be the most powerful card in our deck. It's a lot like Deep Offering from Monster Train, if you're familiar with that. But cost reduced, consume removed, so good. Parry's dead, and so is the grudge he held against you. Rake sells battle cards, anything amazing here? Adapt. Adapt is amazing. Do we want another one? Yes. Yes, I want another one. Another Spare Blades. That might be a bit too much. It's not great if we have too many Spare Blades in hand. Savage Barnacles is actually quite bad. But I don't really care about it that much. Negotiation cards. Another Erupt wouldn't be terrible. It's pretty close to upgrading too. But they're also pretty bad pretty bad draws. So I don't want too many of those either. What does non-sequity or upgrade? Becomes 0 cost. Or loses expand. Not too exciting either. I'm just gonna go to sleep. At night your dreams are full of Casio. Gold plated with iron teeth.